Hey guys, what's up? It's Johnny here for Three Colors Raw, and this is episode 4, and that's 3. 4, that's 4. Sweet. I have had a coffee this morning, but for some reason I cannot count to 4. Anyway, what's up? Man, hey, before we get started, and I know you probably know about this already, but if you haven't, go to threecolors.co and grab my 12 free Lightroom presets. Man, they're going like hotcakes, and man, Lightroom is just, I love Lightroom. If you don't know already, I love Lightroom, and I love Lightroom presets for the develop module. They're just awesome. One-click goodness, and gives you a great starting place for most of your images. And yeah, go over there, threecolors.co, and grab them, man. Hey, today on the show, I want to talk to you about gear, okay? And it's a big topic, photography. We love our gear as photographers. We're all a bit nerdy, we're a bit techie. We love our little bits of kit, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. And most of the time, you know, if you're always waiting for that next camera body or that next lens, or I can't do this type of photography because I haven't got this bit of kit, or I haven't got this type of lens, man, you're putting a damper on your creativity. You know, what you're doing is you're holding back, you know, yourself as an artist because you're waiting for the money or whatever it is, whatever's holding you back from buying that next bit of gear, usually money, I suppose. So my tip today is, man, just get out there and shoot with what you got. And I have a little story. Actually it wasn't last year, it was the year before. I was in the Warrumbungles National Park, which is sort of western mid New South Wales, you should say, and it's got these beautiful pinnacles, and it's just absolutely gorgeous place if you haven't been there. And we had the Google tracker, and I'll drop some photos under this video, and if you're watching this on YouTube, head over to threecolors.co and check out the blog posts for this video, and all the images will be there. But we had the Google tracker, and basically what that is like a big backpack with 15 cameras, and it does like street view, but through the bush, or through the forest, you know, or through trails. So I was doing that for work, and Warrumbungles was one of the parks, and man, this thing weighs like 20 kilos, and then you've got to carry water, and it's just, man, look at those highlights. It was blown out, man. Wait by. Anyway, and basically I couldn't carry my full camera kit, okay? So all I had with me was my iPhone 6. So it's just my iPhone and me and the Google tracker. Actually, it wouldn't have been an iPhone 6, probably an iPhone 5 back then. So I had my iPhone 5, so even worse camera. And I had one of the other field staff with me who were helping me out, and I got some photos of him on my phone at the top of one of the summits looking out across all these pinnacles, you know, just a beautiful location. And that image actually got used on the front page of a paper. So they took that image from my phone and used it on the front page of a local paper, which is just really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, the image was nice, the composition was nice. Was it a DSLR quality image? No, not at all, not at all. But I tell you what, I just used the gear I had, and I can only carry a phone, and I took the photos, and those images got used on the front of a paper. I've got to give away here. So the message is, don't put limits on your creativity based on what gear you have. Just get out there and shoot with what you got, shoot with your heart, shoot with feeling, and I tell you what, it will change everything. Of course, you know, you want to start doing aerial photography, you need to have a drone, okay? We all know that. There's some things you need to do. If you want to start shooting macro, you got to save up for a macro lens. But, you know, don't just put dampers on what you can create with the equipment you have, because it's amazing. You know, you get yourself a wide angle lens and a camera and a tripod, and I tell you what, man, you can create as good as landscapes as any other landscape photographer out there. Believe me, you know, I've got images from my old $1,000 DSLR body and my wide angle lens I brought for that, and my crappy tripod that I brought when I first started, and I still love those images, man. They still create emotion and feeling, and I'm just got to work. They still create emotion and feeling in the way I feel with my photography. So the tip is, don't get caught up in the gear too much. Yes, we all love new gear. New gear is just awesome. It's fun. We love getting new equipment, but don't let that hold back your creativity. You know, get out there and shoot with what you got, and shoot with your heart, and shoot with feeling, man, and you'll create beautiful images no matter what camera you have. Another classic story. Just recently, I helped my partner shoot a wedding, okay? And she's been shooting weddings for a while, but she doesn't have the highest end kit. She's just got a standard kit lens, and crop factor DSLR, and I think it's a D70 Canon with a kit lens like an 18 to 200 or something like that. And here's me with my 5D and my 7D and my 70 to 200 and my 24 to 105, and I'll tell you what, the images she created were just as good, if not better, than some of my images, because she is a wedding and portrait photographer and she can just take amazing pictures of people, so she's not limited by the gear. So another classic example of why you shouldn't limit your creativity or your photography based on the equipment you have. So anyway, get out there and shoot with what you got. And sure, if you need some specialized equipment, you do. If you need macro, get a macro lens. You need a drone to do some aero. I want a drone. So what a drone, the new Phantom 4, man. That thing looks epic. Anyway, get out there and create with what you got. That's the moral of the story today. And have a great day. And this has been Johnny for 3 Colors Raw, 3colors.co, the site that's full of photography love, as you know already. Get over there, grab your 12 free Lightroom presets, and I'll talk to you again soon. This is Johnny out. Have a great day. Peace.